様こんばんは。66年目の8月6日、もう今日が終わろうとしています。でも海の向こうのアメリカではもうすぐ8時15分を迎えます。広島市長による英語の平和宣言、10時15分から始めますが、この時間はアメリカの中部セントラルタイムで午前8時15分です。この企画は3年前から始めました。この市長による英語の平和宣言、世界中の人に聞いていただきたい、広島市民の悲願を届けたい、そういう願いから広島市民と広島市が力を合わせて企画をしたものです。今年は特別な年になりました。66年目の8月6日と東日本大震災3月11日にありました。たくさんの方が亡くなられました。この灯籠流しを見ておりますと、その皆様のお心もこの灯籠に寄り添っているように思います。どうか悲しみを希望に変えて私たちが歩んでいけるように、そのためには世界の人と手を合わせていかなければなりません。そのためには私たちが何を願い、何を考えているのかを伝えたい。残念ながら日本語ではなかなか届きません。市長さんにご無理を申しまして、英語でアメリカの中央の時間ですね、午前8時15分になります。8月6日10時15分に英語で今朝平和宣言お読みいただきました。それをこれから英語でお話をしていただこうと思っております。皆様きっと今朝の市長のスピーチお聞きになってらっしゃると思います。私も聞かせていただきました。被爆者の方の経験がその中で語られていました。もう一度その話に耳を傾け、私たちが今何をしなければならないか、そして未来に向かってどういうふうに歩いていかなければならないか、深く考えながらみんなで一緒に歩んでいくことができればと私自身も願っております。どうかこれからの英語による平和宣言が世界中の方たちに届き、私たちと一緒になって私たちの核のない未来に向かって歩いていけるように、皆さんもこの場で祈りながら市長の平和宣言聞いていただきたいと思います。これから市長さんに代わります。どうぞ皆さん一緒に心を合わせて、私たちの願いが世界中に飛んでいきますように、折り鶴のように飛んでいきますように、この場の力をお貸しください。ではよろしくお願いいたします。
Good evening, everyone. We are at Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, and visible on the other side of the river is the World Heritage Site, Atomic Bomb Dome. 66 years ago today, on August 6, 1945, this city was utterly destroyed by an atomic bomb, and countless precious lives were taken. That A-bomb was dropped at 8:15 a.m. Hiroshima time. In a short while, it will be 8:15 a.m. American Central Time. At the exact moment, Mr. Matsui Kazumi, Mayor of Hiroshima, will represent this year's peace declaration. Mayor Matsui, please.
Peace declaration. 66 years ago, despite the war, the people of Hiroshima were leading fairly normal lives. Until that fateful moment, many families were enjoying life together, right here in what is now Peace Memorial Park and was then one of the city's most prosperous districts. A man who was 13 at the time shared this. August 5th was a Sunday, and for me, a second-year student in middle school, the first full day off in a very long time. I asked a good friend from school to come with me, and we went on down to the river. Forgetting all about the time, we stayed until twilight, swimming and playing on the Sunday riverbed. That hot midsummer day was the last time I ever saw him. The next morning, August 6th at 8:15, a single atomic bomb lived those normal lives out by the roots. This description is from a woman who was 16 at the time. My 40-kilogram body was blown 7 meters by the blast, and I was knocked out. When I came to, it was pitch black and utterly silent. In that soundless world, I thought I was the only one left. I was naked except for some legs around my hips. The skin on my left arm had peeled off in 5 centimeter strips that were all carved up. My right arm was sort of whitish. Putting my hand to my face, I found my right cheek quite rough, while my left cheek was all slimy. The community unlived, ravaged by an atomic bomb. The survivors were stunned and injured, and yet they did their best to help each other. Suddenly, I heard lots of voices crying and screaming, "Help! Mommy, help!" Turning to a voice nearby, I said, "I'll help you." I tried to move in that direction, but my body was so heavy. I did manage to move enough to save one young child, but with no skin on my hand. I was unable to help anymore. I'm really sorry. Such scenes were unfolding not just here, where this park is, but all over Hiroshima. Wanting to help, but unable to do so. Many also still live with the guilt of being their family's sole survivor. Based on their own experiences and carrying in their hearts the voices and the feelings of those sacrificed to the bomb, the Hibakusha called for a world without nuclear weapons as they struggled day by day to survive. In time, along with other Hiroshima residents and with generous assistance from Japan and around the world, they managed to bring their city back to life. Their average age is now over 77. Calling forth what remains of the strength that revived their city, they continue to pursue the lasting peace of a world free from nuclear weapons. Can we let it go at this? Absolutely not. The time has come for the rest of us to learn from all the Hibakusha, what they experienced and their desire for peace. Then, we must communicate what we learn to future generations and the rest of the world. Then we must communicate what we learn to future generations and the rest of the world. Through this peace declaration, I would like to communicate the Hibakusha experience and desire for peace.